Yo, what's going on? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Talk Junkies, where I truly am coming to you live from my basement. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what is Donald Trump? And truly, what does it mean? What does a president truly mean within the United States of America? And if anyone does any research, and you guys may be mad at me, or people who listen to this video, on the fact of what is a president. And I think we truly have to look into what has happened in history. History in talking about the Federal Reserve. And we've had Truth, Money, Freedom on the podcast. We've had Sam Tripoli on the podcast. We've had multiple people on the podcast to talk about what the fuck a president is. And they are a puppet. A president is a puppet, and they are literally nothing but that. We are literally voting in someone who is a puppet. And I think it's frustrating because we sit here and we have conversations within our everyday data life. Conversations with people on, oh, Trump's doing this, Obama's doing that. Bill Clinton did this, George Bush done that. What are they really doing? When did we do the research on what they are truly doing? And that's the most frustrating thing to me. It's the most frustrating thing to me. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I really am a part of that. And I think in order for us to make some sort of change, we all have to be more understanding of what the Constitution really is. What is the Constitution? What is the actual document that allows us our freedoms? Right? How many of us, or anyone tuning in within this podcast, have actually read the Constitution? And in light of what I just said, I bought a copy of the Constitution and I still haven't read it yet. I don't even know I don't even know, and I'm not about rules, but I don't even know the rules that I am subject to of what I live for or what I'm a part of. I was born into it, and I was taught it at a very young age, and I'm not a part of subjecting young kids to try and understand what the Constitution is. No one understands what the Constitution is until you get a little bit older. Really, that's how I feel. But anyways, the Constitution is an amazing foundation. We have to understand what the foundation of the Constitution is, and that's freedom. Freedom. We all have to understand freedom. We all love freedom. We're all about it. We're in the United States. We're the greatest country of all time. This is the most beautiful thing that anyone's ever been a part of. This is it. This is where we all need to be. And we're all here. And we're all, for the most part, still on YouTube, being allowed a voice to be had. And I have that voice, and I'm sitting here in my basement, in the middle of the United States of America, projecting my voice loud to all of you. To all of you. I'm so mad about the division. So mad about the division. I grew up poor. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in life. I didn't know what color was. I had friends of all colors, man. I love everyone. I love absolutely everyone. We're allowing the media to divide us. Everyone turns on their TV and they just read, or they just listen and read and try and project exactly what they're wanting us to project, when we just need to wake up, go outside. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm truly not. Go outside, breathe in the most beautiful air. Chemtrails, by the way. Chemtrails. So you really can't do that. But we're fucked, man. It's really all it comes down to. We truly are. We're truly past a point. I'm sorry. I'm starting to realize this as I'm talking. Past a point after having the podcast with Mike Anderson talking about libertarianism and liberalism and whatever you have, like, we don't need any of that. We don't need Republican. We don't need Democrat. 320 million people, we're not all going to get along. There's no way. There's no way in hell that we would all get along. But the Constitution's foundation has allowed us to be where we are now. And I think people lose sight of that. People truly lose sight of that. What is Donald Trump? What is Donald Trump? I would have to do some more research, but to me, according to Paul, we haven't had a president since JFK, since he was assassinated. Listen to what JFK had to say. Listen to the message that he had to the people in everything that he had to say. That there was a secret society within the United States that was basically trying to ruin it. Listen to that, man. We haven't had a president since then. All presidents have been basically paid off and subjugated and say what the puppet masters want them to say. We had Sam Tripoli on, man. Listen to him. Sam Tripoli, thank you for coming on, man. Literally, generations of people who have been running this country. All the information is out there. All you have to do is do Google searches. You can literally, if you just dig yourself, if you take the time out of your day to see that a president, aka Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, they're all puppets. They're all being paid to be a part or to subjugate information onto the masses. 320 million people. People feed into this. Oh, I'm Democrat. Oh, I'm Republican. No, we are one. We are one. We are together. We are in this together. We have to be a part of a movement to better the universe, whatever that is, whatever the universe is. We have to be a part of that. But they are keeping us divided. They are dividing and conquering. It's literally monopoly born. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine who came in to my work today and would sit there and have the conversation. He called it out for what it was. It's legitimately monopoly. It's monopoly, man. They are literally buying, shutting down businesses with whatever's going on right now. Massive amounts of businesses just being shut down. It's absolutely insane. How is no one waking up and just seeing this? If Donald Trump was a president, he wouldn't allow this. He would not allow this. We've had so many pandemics, so many viruses that have come along the lines. Why this one? Think that to yourself. Why this one? Why is this one more special than all the others? What is so different about this one that shuts down the whole economy in the whole world? Why this one? If I'm wrong, and I might be wrong, but do the research. Do the research, including myself, and I will do the research. Why this one? Why has this shut down absolutely everything? We all need to be more aware. We all need to be more involved. We can't just be this self-consumed society that's all about ourselves. We can't want the next new TV. We can't all want the next new iPhone or the next Android or the next Apple Watch. We can't want those things. We need to want what our lives are about. Literally was at a wedding. And the father of that wedding left the wedding at the reception to his own daughter's wedding and just left because of COVID. Left. Because there were too many people there. Didn't get the first dance with the daughter. What are we doing? What are we doing? Enjoy your family. Enjoy your loved ones. We're literally listening to we're listening to Fauci, the CDC, the FDA. We're listening to all these people, which none of us know who they are. We don't know who the fuck the CDC is. We don't know who the general manager of the CDC is or any employees that work there. We don't know anyone who works in the IRS. They're just people, man. We're all just people. We're literally all just people. And you get in a position, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's wild. That you could work for an organization and push this upon people to be more further away from their families. It's absolutely insane. Does anyone not think that humans have been part of a pandemic before? And the technology that we have now, that we have to shut down the whole world? Shut down the whole world, man. No fucking way. No fucking way. I'm sorry, this is my first live stream. I might be a little off. I truly might be a little off. It's just insane that we listen to just one person. We take so much information from what one person says when there's 320 million people in the United States. That's the voice that matters. That's the voice that matters. But it has to mean something. It truly has to mean something. We all have to do our part and wake up and have it mean something. And I will do that. I promise you. I'm on this live stream. I truly will wake up, and I truly will try my hardest to educate myself within the current situations that we're involved with. I really will. I will do that. But we all need to. And I'm not telling everyone what to do. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just saying simply, we all just kind of just go along. We just go along with what's whatever. We wake up, Trump is saying blah 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 blah. Or Trump saying, I'm going to sign an executive order and this is going to be law. Well, if 320 million people woke up, let's go half of that. Let's even go 115 million people or 110 million people. And we're like, you just signed what? What did you just sign? Well, us 110 million people have something different to say. And I know that 110 million people aren't going to agree. Not at first, but if we understand, if we all take part and try and understand what it is to make a great society, then maybe we all will agree upon something. We all agree upon the commonwealth of the human man and woman. We all agree upon, we all want kids. We all have kids, for the most part. We all agree upon that, the basis of a family. And within that family, you need to eat, you need to live. We all agree upon that. So let's start our foundation with where it matters most. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on that, but I'll leave you guys with that, man. I hope you guys like the first Top Junkies live stream. I hope you guys like it. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to pass out and sleep. David E. Burton, what's up, man? What's going on? You're the only one in the live stream, dude. I appreciate that. Type something in, man. I'll chat about it, dude. Appreciate you listening, dude. It's crazy, man. First live stream, first comments and questions, man. That's awesome. I'm all about it. Yeah, man. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to pass out. I'll reply. Thanks, brother. Thanks for joining, man. It means a lot. It means a lot that you tune in to the things that Jesse and Johnny and I had to say, man. It means a lot to us. But we won't lose sight, man. At least me. I won't lose sight to my true beliefs that were ran by the corporate oligarchy, honestly. And we put it best in a lot of live streams, man, or a lot of podcasts. And my goal is just to get away from that. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. All presidents are part of the corporation of the United States. 100%. They're all involved, man. You know that. You fucking know that, David. You know that, man. I don't think Trump's the CEO. No way, man. No way, shape, and form. He wouldn't be allowed in public the way that he's been his whole life. A celebrity, had a show, The Apprentice, and stuff like that. No way. I don't think he's the CEO. I don't think we know who the CEO is. Nor will we ever unless we all wake up, man, and smell the coffee. It's really all we have to do, man. Coffee smells so good. Coffee smells so good. All we have to do is wake up and smell the coffee, man. Like I said, 320 million people in the United States, 110 million adults. Wake up and smell the coffee. You would have to tell me a little bit about that. The Organic Act of 1871. See, this is checking it out. David's telling you to check it out. So we should all do our due diligence and actually look into that type of information, man. David, you got a lot of good information, man. If you ever want to join the podcast, just email me at talkjunkieskc@gmail.com. We would love to have you on, man, honestly. People with a voice, that's what this whole podcast is about. It's just someone with a voice who wants to get something out. And that's truly what we are. So I'm going to leave it to you with that. David, thank you for being the first motherfucking person to be a part of this live stream, man. Again, email me, David, at talkjunkieskc@gmail.com, and I'm going to send you a hoodie, bro, for being the first person to comment on our video. talkjunkieskc@gmail.com. Email me what your size is. I'm sending you a hoodie, man. I'm sending you a hoodie, and I will hold true to that. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Stay fly and ring the bell. Nothing. I don't know anything about the bank for international settlements. Nothing. Dude, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. Send me the links, man. Send me the links. Like I said, talkjunkieskc@gmail.com. Send me the links to all this stuff, man. I would love to read into this. Give me the information, man. We need to put the information out there for the people. We can put in the description below on this live stream, and people can read it. You're talking about all this stuff, man, and maybe bookmark all this stuff that you're reading. That way, it's extremely easy. It's just accessible at that point, and hopefully, it's by reputable sites. But even at that point, who really knows anymore? But yeah, take care. You as well, man. Have a good night. We'll see you later.